You wait till it boots up. But that was Williams' last, and after that, they just kept making slot machines, WMS.
And then with the Revenge from Mars, are they both Pinball 2000? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sold these new in a box when I worked at Warehouse of Games.
It's still a pretty cool technology. I mean, you have the graphics basically, overlaid on the pinball machine.
Right, and kind of what they're doing there too is they're putting more into the game, so they can only put so much on the play field. What I call mechanical toys and different stuff like that. So I think adding the TV screen gave it more depth.
Right.
And the bottom line was, it went like this. They were told at the factory, hey, you guys don't come up with something new, something innovative, something we can sell, then we're going to shut her down. And those guys all got together. Some of them worked in their garage. Some of them worked at home at night, coming up with something different. And then so something different was something different than a standard pinball machine.
Right.
I mean,
and this is a great one too.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
Wow, it's in great shape. Was this one ever put on location?
Yep. Yeah, this is one that I did. I had it down to the bare wood.
No kidding.
But this is nice to show when you're showing guys about what. And here, I'm going to show you this. And I guess this goes when guys get anal. But
how clean it is.
I actually found a new old stock.
Oh, really?
Right, because there's no way. I mean, they all got, okay. And then I spent over an hour and a half polishing all the pieces on this door to get it right.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp looking. Did you put them in like a tumbler, or did you just do that by hand?
That I did by hand. But yeah, I do have a tumbler that I use some
for the little itty bitty parts.
And then a brand new latch bar.
Powder coated, looks like.
Yeah, this again factory stuff. And so as a pinball collector, I wanted the last two, games that Bally did.
Video these guys while they're working on. The other tech that I work at the neutral zone with, I appreciate this. I like the LEDs on the new ones.
Yeah,
I think they fit.
I've adjusted. I'm
a
believer. So now, like for example, on Tommy, I'm kind of old school, so I kind of did what you'll see. This
a little mix.
Do a mix. Yeah. Okay. And you can change it however you want. So I've got like LEDs underneath there because
that makes sense.
It comes up with the big white. And
I like them here too.
And then here and here. But the orange is the same. Tommy's the same. These are the same. Incandescent.
Incandescent, yeah.
And then you still got. And then I kind of look up here just to show you the difference. There's in the corner with the LED, and there's incandescent over there. And
it really does brighten it up, and you can see
Right.
the artwork really, really well back there. I like to put them in the back glass. On the older ones, like I have a Harlem Globetrotters, I think the LEDs in the back glass and that are great because it makes that artwork pop, and then I don't have to worry about the heat.
Right, and that's the key is the heat and the burnt connectors. And so they've eliminated that for the operator again. That's why this the new spike system
Should last a lot longer.
Yeah. Get them, and the whole key is getting them out on location so people see them, and then when people see them, they're going to go, hey, we want one of those at our bar. And I don't know if you've been down to the Start Bar yet, but I talked them into putting six.
Have they opened?
Yeah, they're open.
Cool.
Yeah. And I said, hey, pinball is a big part of I'm going to call it the retrocade.
Yeah.
And so
arcades.
Do that. So they wound up, again, one or two pinball machines is nice, but if you want to make a statement, you need more. And so they wound up with six tables.
That's how we finally got the owner to budge at the neutral zone. We just had two, and he got a couple new ones, and then I think he got the bug just like we all do. And then next thing you know, we got 10, and we got 2 or 3 in the back that need to be worked on. Actually, we got like 4 or 5 in the back because there's an Evel Knievel and Cleopatra.
And when a homeowner comes to look at a machine and you just got one machine, they're like, well, you got anything else? Oh yeah, we keep all the good stuff in the back. We just don't.
As a
show it.
kid, I would just sit there and just constantly play that one machine to death, and it wouldn't have bothered me. But as an adult now, I like the like say the
So-
silver ballroom where you can
so-
go all the way down.
Is there any chance of me selling him new pinballs, or is he?
Oh, absolutely.
Is he getting them?